Hey! WolfGxngDon, never lagging. 2K bills to the fraction. Breaking it down to the pound, puts news and views on tips to get you cracking. It don't stop till we on top, with brick by brick we gotta build. Give a like and drop a sub, this WolfGxngDon, you know it's real. Never chill, sauce it up, we stacking, getting bills. Peep the traction, getting badges, 2K champ, this how it feels. This the dawn, yeah. Running it up, no time to play. You know what's on, yeah. The greatest builds inside 2K.
Before anything else, man, make sure you go ahead and like the video and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. We are on the way to 5K, but today I got y'all with a stretch for KD type of build. KD, Chris Bosh, it's that type of build that I got going right here, but this build does have defense. You just saw the chase down. I get another block right here. This is all from the same game, by the way. The absolute best part about this build is that it does get Mini Magician on Hall of Fame, so you'll be able to just stop and pop those middies like crazy. One of the easiest shots on this game to hit consistently, and the build has a little ball handle, so you can actually ISO to create your own shots, man. You do not need a guard to hit you on the catch and shoots while you're wide open. You can go ahead and get busy, getting a little ISO going. And of course, with that Hall of Fame Mini Magician, this build also does come with Hall of Fame catch and shoot, so you can catch and spray that thing from the corner. But all right, man, let's get into the build. So we'll have this build at the power forward position, man. So you will need at least a little bit of finishing, but we're not gonna go crazy with it at all. So for the close shot, we're gonna take that up to a 67, which is just decent. You'll be able to make them wide open. You still want to be able to drive at least a little bit. Now for the driving layup, we're going kind of high with this one, man. This build does have a little bit of ball handle, and at the 4, you won't be going up against the greatest defenders. I'm gonna just keep it a buck with you. And for the driving dunk, we're gonna take this up to a 55. We're gonna do the same thing with the standing dunk, so you will be able to get those like under the basket, rim pulls, and all that other stuff. Now the post control, we are going very high with that. Lately, I'm not gonna lie to you, I have fallen in love with the post fade, and it is one of the most fun things to do in my opinion, man. So take that post control up to an 87. Now if you do want gold unpluckable, you can take that up to a 92, but we'll talk about different things you can do with the build towards the end of the video, man. Now for the mid-range shot, we're gonna take this up to a 93. Now the reason we're going up to a 93 because we get that Hall of Fame catch and shoot. We do get post fade phenom on Hall of Fame. Like I said, one of my favorite badges. We get Hall of Fame open looks and Hall of Fame Mini Magician. One of the best badges in this game, if you ask me. Now for the 3-point shot, we're gonna go ahead and max that bad boy out. We're gonna take it all the way up to 86, man. You wanna be a knockdown shooter. This build is made to be a stretch, so you wanna make sure you can stretch the floor and do everything you're gonna need to do, man. Now for the free throw, this is gonna help you not sell when it comes to getting to the line, man. We're gonna take this up to a 91. Now for the free throw, you're gonna get a couple extra points on the build just from, you know, getting all the transition files, and it'll help you get to take over a little bit faster. It'll really just add to your game as a whole. Now for the playmaking, man, we're going kind of crazy with the playmaking. We're gonna take this pass accuracy up to an 87. Now with that 87, when you get boards, you are going to be throwing absolute dots. Now if you're one of the playmaking type of players, this build is definitely for you. Ball handle, we're gonna max that out. Speed with ball, we're gonna go ahead and max that out, because on this build, you do need to be able to dribble. Now for interior defense, I'm actually going really high with this one. You want to be able to get contests, like good contests, without jumping all the time. So we're gonna take this interior defense up to an 84. I know you only need 77. This is one of the areas where you could take away from a little bit to add more to your midi or your post control or your driving dunk. Pretty much this is the spot where you could kind of negotiate. Personally, I like it because, like I said, I want to get contests without having to jump all the time. So for the perimeter defense and the steal, I'm gonna do these both to the same level. We're gonna take those both up to a 60. Now the 60 is a sweet spot for any main ball defender, in my opinion, for steal, because you do get interceptor on bronze. Now you won't get all of them, but your man just won't be able to catch the ball all free. You know, you'll get a lot of tips off that, and that'll really help you play defense out there on the perimeter and kind of challenge those entry passes in the post. Now for the block, of course, we're going high with this one. We're gonna take this up to a 92. We wanna get that gold anchor, man. So along with that interior defense, you wanna make sure you have gold anchor to help you kind of hold down the paint, man, because a lot of the times this build will get stuck at center. And at center, I'm okay, Like, I don't struggle at all when it comes to playing centers because the build's not slow. The build has defense and I can stretch the floor. So for the defensive rebound, we're gonna take this up to an 83 to get rebound chaser on silver. You will need to get rebounds on this build. Like I said, sometimes you do get stuck at center, so you want to make sure you have that just to be safe. Now we're gonna max out the speed, we're gonna max out the acceleration at 65. So for the strength, we're gonna take this all the way up to an 86. And that will give you the ability to get silver box out beast, silver bulldozer, which does help out a lot, gold back down punisher for those post fades. It'll help you get a little more space when you're actually trying to get the post fade. And of course, fearless. That with that high driving layup and bulldoze and all that stuff, you're going to need fearless finisher to finish some of those plays. It's going to be a lot of and ones, especially if you know how to do that scoop. If you know how to do the scoop and people get those late jumps, they're going to foul you. Now for the vertical, we're gonna take that up to a 70. We're not going crazy high with the vertical because we don't dunk, you know, and I accidentally went over. So take these two back down. And then last but not least, we got the stamina. We're gonna take the stamina all the way up to a 99, man. I like going max stamina on most of my builds. I just feel like it helps you be better at pretty much everything you need to do. And we do got 1 point left over, so let's see where we can put that. We can go ahead and put that in offensive rebound. While I don't plan on crashing the glass a lot on offense, you do still want to be able to like get one of the, like, let's say it's a long rebound, you want to be able to secure that thing. So sometimes there are long rebounds that you have to get. So of course, you're gonna need at least a little bit of offensive rebound. Now we can go ahead and complete the build. And it gets some really good shades of, so we got Rashad Lewis, Kevin Durant, and Karl Anthony Towns, and a very solid comparison. And it comes out as a two-way diming 3-level threat. All right, man, so here are some of the animations that I have on this build. I will go over the jump shot at the end of the video. So if you're sticking around for that, just let me know, man, down in the comment section. Say jump shot. Let me know, man. But all right, so for the jump shot, it says Pascal, but that's actually not the base that I'm using. But anyway, free throw, I got Michael Jordan. Layup style, I got Nikola Jokic. Dunk style, I don't have any right now because I don't have the attributes. So once I do get the attributes, I'm gonna just do the regular rim grazers, under the basket, rim pulls, stuff like that. Dribble pull up, which is one of the most important shots on this build because you will do a lot of pull ups on a build with, you know, mid-range magician or Hall of Fame. You got to, bro. Go with Dirk. And the other most important one is the post fade, man. I go with Kobe. You get some amazing post fades from having Kobe on there. You get plenty of space, especially if you go towards, you know, if you're posting up on the right side, if you go towards the left, you get a pretty good fade from that. And you get opens or wide opens the vast majority of the time, even if your defender jumps. For the motion style one with KD, dribble moves, the dribble style is probably the most important one on here. I went with normal. I mean, at this size, you really can't get a lot of them because of speed with ball limitations, but that is what it is. The crossover win with Victor Wembanyama, you get decent like left stick crossovers, right stick crossovers are just okay. And of course, the step back, bro. The step back is really slow, so you only want to use that pretty much when you get into a situation where your matchup just straight up over commits, and you can go ahead and get that step back off or do a little hop shot to get some openness. But all right, man, time for this jump shot. All right, so this jumper right here is for my taller builds that have a high 3 ball. So I got Michael Porter Jr. as the base, one of the goated bases. I mean, it is a little slower. There's of course faster ones you can get like Eric Pascal, Dwight Powell. Either one of those is a little bit faster than this base, but this one is really smooth. The time and stability is good. The defensive immunity is excellent. You know, I hit shots where it's, you know, less than 30% contested. It pretty much feels the same as shooting a wide open shot. Release one, we got Jaren Jackson Jr., one of the faster ones. And for the defensive immunity boost, I actually went ahead and put Larry Bird on there. And of course, the mixing, I got 83-17, Jaren Jackson 83. This jump shot is very good. I mean, y'all probably see me using this a lot more. I drop a jump shot video for this one right here specifically because it's a dope jump shot and I just want to make sure I get the word out on it. But all right, man, I will catch y'all boys in the next one. It's your boy Don and I'm up out of here. But before you get up out of here, man, do me a favor. Hit that like, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and make sure you leave a comment, man. Let me know how you feel about the build down in the comment section, man. If you try this jumper, let me know. I want to know how y'all faring with this jumper, man. It is a high requirement, but the way this game is going, man, you gotta have a high something. You're either gonna have to have a high 3-ball or a high midi. But all right, man, I'll catch y'all boys in the next one. It's your boy Don, and I'm out of here. Peace.